Hello everyone, this is Mr. Seth, and I would like to take a few minutes to explain some of the important features of G Suites for Education. Once you log into your Google account, you should see a screen like this. You will be using the thing that looks like a waffle in the top right-hand corner. I would like to highlight first Google Calendar. Your teachers will be inputting the dates of assessments and different things that you need to do into Google Calendar, and you will be added to that calendar and be able to see the due dates and such of major items. Next, I would like to talk about is Google Groups. If you go to that, you could create a group if you were doing a project or something of that nature and you wanted to email things to everyone or also start email chains. You could use this, and you will also see if your email address is put on any groups by the school. Next, the thing I would like to talk about is Google does have features like Google News, Google Travel, podcasts. You can look at these things and broaden your horizons about school or other subjects that you find interesting. TED Talks, NPR is a good one. What you can do is find an image that you like, and then you add it to your collection. It's going to save to your favorites, and then it is right there. If you are researching or building some kind of portfolio, you can save images that way. Another app that I like to use a lot in class is, of course, Google Keep. I hope you know how to use it because we have been using it. But one thing, I think this is great. If you are doing a project, you can add your group members to it, share links, share ideas, share workloads. So utilize Google Keep. Also, Jamboard. I like to use this, especially when we were online. I will probably use it for GP and DL. You create a new Jamboard, then you can add images to it, you can take notes, you can collaboratively work on it with partners or in a group. Again, note features. You can color code things, and it updates in real time if you are working on a project. We have just highlighted the basic features of Google. You can go down to the bottom and you see I have added something called Doc Hub, which is for PDFs. And you can also go to the Google Workspace and look for different types of add-ons that will help you with different aspects of Google. There are things like math notes, quizzes and flashcards, extensions for Office like Grammarly and WordTune, also editing PDFs. So one thing I wanted to show you is if a teacher sends you a PDF or you find a PDF and you want to add something to it, it is really helpful to have some kind of PDF software. Again, I use DocuHub, but I have also used Kami. I also think I have used Lumen PDF, but this is very useful if you're a little bit more creative and you want to do some editing of photos or cropping. Adobe Acrobat is a great one. Another thing that I would like to show you is how to manage your account. You click on your icon, you get to your dashboard, you can see your personal information, your data privacy, your security settings. The school has it preset and it's pretty rigorous, but there are some things that you can customize and personalize, so you can see that in your settings. The last thing that I would like to do is just give you a quick rundown of each of these, what their function is and what they do. This is how you get to your account. This is, of course, Gmail, Google Classroom, Google Docs. This is where you write your documents, and it is similar to Microsoft Word. It has spell check. This is Google Sheets for numbers, Google Slides if you're making a presentation. Google Drive is where you can access things you have saved and things that people have given to you, shared with you. Calendar is where you can manage different due dates. Google Meets is what we use if we are online, and you can also use it to have meetings if you need. Google Sites is a Google microsite where you can make different resources or different content and upload it. People can use it. Contacts is where you manage the people that you interact with. I believe the school has Google Chats disconnected. This is groups that you can set up for emails so that you can email people more efficiently. Of course, you know YouTube, Google News. If you have photos, you can manage them with Google Photos. Hangouts, you can talk back and forth to each other, but maybe we have this disconnected. Google Forms, if you want to survey or ask people questions, you can use Google Forms. I will also use it periodically. Google Keep is like sticky notes, great to work interactively. Jamboard is good for organizing materials and working collaboratively as well. Collections is a way to store and organize images. Of course, podcast and travel and Google Translate. You can add things like PDF editors by using Google Marketplace. Let me know if you have any questions.